Sat Shri Akal, Niga Swagat to another 9:40 p.m. show with Manjeet Kaur, myself, always taking you down to across the oceans and across the seas and across different planets and across different health issues साडी community दे लेके जा रही हर सोमवार थानू ऐसे टाइम जुड़ो रहो मेरे प्रोग्राम दे विच निगा स्वागत सत श्री अकाल नमस्कार आदाब जय श्री कृष्ण एंड जाम्बूसाना टू ऑल माय व्यूअर्स across UK, Europe, America, Africa and Asian continents निगा स्वागत ਆਪਾਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ याद करते हैं बहुत कुछ याद करना चाहते हैं बहुत कुछ कोशिश करते कि कित्थे रख लिया कित्थे की कीता जिंदगी एक समुंदर दे दरियार वंगर है is like an ocean. This is how I've started my topic and we are moving without any end to it. Nothing stays with us. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿੰਦੀਆਂ is the memories of some people and who touch us and it is like ਸਮੁੰਦਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਛੱਲਾਂ ਵੰਗਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਦਗਾਸ਼ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਕਈ ਕੌੜੇ ਸੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਭੁੱਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਭੁੱਲਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਈ ਕੌੜੇ ਸੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਖੋਪੜੀ 'ਚ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਖੋਪੜੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਤਿੱਖੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਕਹੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਮਿਰਚ ਵੰਗਰ ਦੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੀ पर आप कह के भुलना चाहिए या बख्शना चाहिए या forgive and forget. So just like the sea waves hit us in the sea, we get this feel good factor and you feel fresh. ਜਿਹੜੇ sea waves ਸਾਡੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ of memories ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਰੱਖਣੀਆਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਢਣੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ because ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ anger terror fear panic and dwelling on the past and emotional baggage ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ याद होएगा कि हर वेले मैं एक संदूक बारे गल करती रहती emotional baggage सारियां treatments मेरियां शुरू ही ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ने from looking at the psychosomatic symptoms patient ਦੇ किस तरह ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ symptoms है कि ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ body ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿਛਲੀਆਂ ਕੋਈ trauma migration from one country to another loss of child through abortion can even make you feel very sad and depressed but you keep up with the memories you know it could be loss of a loved one and you remember that it could be the way your children have behaved oh thanu yaad rehanda ke mere bachchiyan ne is tarah da mere naal saluk kita और बच्चे कह देंगे कि हाँ साडे पेरेंट्स नाल सानू ऐदा कीता सानू मारिया सानू कुटिया बचपन दे विच सो मैमरीज कई वारी बचपन दियां बहुत स्टिगमेटाइज हो जांदियां साडे दिमाग दे विच बट दिस ब्रेन this scalp is so beautiful that a khopdi de which resembles a walnut अखरोट yet eating walnut that is similar pattern and wavy like a acroot if you see a walnut and you can see when it's broken open and lying horizontal in front of you it resembles the brain the wavy pattern of the brain which is the mass density of the brain so complex have I spoken about the brain in many programs but आज the program ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ to long term memory short term memory and also Alzheimer's and dementia these seem to be now ridding worldwide across the globes and a lot of younger generation is now you know getting troubled by memory recall or memory issues ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਬੁੜੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਦਕਸ਼ੋ they could remember 40 50 ਸਾਲ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਗੋਤ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੋਂ ਕੌਣ ਸੀਗਾ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ and the older generation seemed to be eating better they were definitely less sprays so there's some things we have been abundantly exposed to and petrol chemicals were not there we are forever breathing this combustion from you know fumes from petrol and diesel and these are also becoming huge issues with what we inhale also comes in you know the sprays that people are spraying in the fields and not using masks those are leading on to other issues alongside with memory issues so toxic are we in this world that even relationships have become toxic families have become toxic homes have become toxic and human beings have become toxic and the earth is toxic what have we done we haven't justified anything for what Mother Earth is, jo saadi maa dharti ne anni beautiful nakor mitti ditti. 2/3 of this planet is water. 2/3 of your body weight is water. You know, it is not mass and bones. That is how much water that we have in our system. You'll be shocked to hear one thing that happened at the Rio Olympics. A girl from India was in the marathon run of the 26-mile, 46-kilometer run. Every country had to have their own station for water. No other runner of another country could pick up water from another country's station purely because it could be contaminated, it could have steroids, it could be injected, enhanced with some steroids or hormones to help them to have that power and drive to run. So this was a rule in Rio. Why I'm saying this and how this is connected, so sad, ek kudi, India di, who was running, went through stations of India where there was no staff of India to give her water. Through the whole run, she finished, there were 90 runners, she finished number 89. It gives me goosebumps to talk to you about the importance of water and how important water is for the body, for the brain, and the electrolytes that keep the salt levels of the body right. Water carrier is so amazing. Hence, 2/3 Rab ne, he's done some sort of physics for us well before he's created any living being on this earth. Pachari, she got to the run, she did not drop out. I got to salute this girl. And this is truth that only happened 3 weeks ago. She got to the end of the line, finished, collapsed and fogged out and was left unconscious. Nobody from the Indian team even visited her to the hospital. She was so dehydrated, they could not give her water instantly, she would have died. Because Sare, it was 40 degrees heat in which she ran without any water in the stations, jede India de table stations sige, ode vaste ek bottle vi nahi sigi. Nobody from the Indian team and the management got to the hospital to check her well-being. She was hospitalized for more than 5 days, giving her drip feed of water, otherwise instant drilling water into a system through the drip, she would have died because the cells would have expanded so quickly, there would have been a massive problem with her health and she would have demised on the hospital table. How sad can that be? And one thode shabad kode kahi about Indian team and management that they had no courtesy. She went back with such sad memories back to India that ek pani le ek kudi thirsty sigi and she was representing India. You know, so where were the teams? That's what I'm trying to say. But let's come to this show and a little bit of reality check. ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਈਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਭੀੜ. There's one reason why I do not invite open callers. Number one, because the topics are senseless and the questions can be senseless. Youngsters vaste, I am trying to communicate in Punjabi and little Punjabi and a lot of English because I want you people to understand what is happening with your health, and I want to capture you guys for you to understand that this beautiful body has to be controlled and treated in such a beautiful way. It's so beautifully encapsulated that if food is not going to be our nutrition, then our young generation will be victimized. I've launched Brain Food Pinya, I've launched different kinds of pinya, up to 11 formulas, and the detox pinya, keep on seeing the scroll at the bottom, are actually on special offer. Today's memory tonic will be, and memory recall and Alzheimer's and dementia is all linked up to brain food and brain food pinya. I've launched the brain food pinya over the last now 5 years. It is the most amazing, delicious food. And before I check do a reality check, I've got a caller on hold. Hello, caller ji, sat sri akal and nika swagat to Akal Channel Health Show. My topic today is about memory and brain food pinya. Welcome.
Hello.
Sat Sri Akal ji.
Sat Sri Akal.
Okay, my topic today is about pinya and brain food and memory and how we can benefit from pinya. Thada, thank you for calling, sweetheart. What would you like to say in my show about memory? And on top of our head we have hair, but inside our khopri we got this amazing memory. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਚਾਨਣਾ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ?
So I've had the brain food pinya, and I found them really tasty, but also they help with my concentration at work.
Yes.
And they're a very good alternative snack to sugary sweets.
Yes.
So you know, when you're eating a pinya, you know you're having something healthy.
Yes.
That's good for your body as well. And they really are delicious. So they're the sort of ones I keep coming back for.
Yes, yes, I know. I mean, I've really enjoyed brain food pinya. I've enjoyed cholesterol pinya. They're beautiful. And a lot of patients and my children, colleges say it's a word called moreish. You feel like when you're chewing, you want to have more, but it doesn't subdue ਜਿੱਦਾਂ sugar ਵਾਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ chocolate ਖਾ ਲਓ. You'll feel lazy and tired, ਹੈ ਨਾ?
Yes,
ਹੁਣ
that's
ਤੁਸੀਂ
right.
ਇਹ ਖਾਣੇ, this is raw food ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਾਡੀ ਨੂੰ, ਦਿਮਾਗ ਨੂੰ ਚੁਸਤੀ ਫੁਰਤੀਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ. Do you feel content? ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰੱਜ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਣੇ? You don't want to have crisps and saturated fats foods. How do you feel after eating them?
Yeah, I feel, you know, sometimes I feel like I could eat another one.
Yes.
But yeah, I certainly don't crave any other sort of
Yes.
chocolates or crisps. Actually, I prefer not to eat them.
So nice.
And recently I tried your detox pinya,
ਹਾਂਜੀ.
and they are really nice. They're quite fresh to the palate.
Yes.
And very light, very tasty. So I will be ordering some more of those.
Do you know what is? I'll give you one ingredient in the detox pinny. Let me tell you what it is. You will not guess. There is garlic in there.
Yeah, I thought so. I could taste something, and I was like, "This tastes familiar." Something.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I thought, "I think it's garlic." So,
Yeah. Wonderful. So the rest I will keep it a secret, but I loved the detox as well, and I especially launched this, darling, for the autumn detox because winter, summer ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ body perspire ਹੁੰਦੀ, winter ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਰੀਰ ਫੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ. A lot of people put on weight around winter because one ਲੋਕੀ ਬਾਹਰ ਬਹੁਤਾ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਆਪਾਂ stagnant ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. ਘਰ ਦੀ heating makes us very lazy and sluggish. So with the detox pinya, your body does not hold excess water, ganda pani ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਰੀਰ ਫੁੱਲਦਾ, ਹੈ ਨਾ?
yeah.
And there are so many, there are 16 herbs in detox pinya.
Wow.
Never have done this amazing 14 pound kilo plus postage. Sadly, people, you take such a amazing energy and enthusiasm to come and pick them up. Whether it's by car or train, I need to salute you. But a lot of people will say, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੱਡ ਸਕਦੇ ਘਰ. How can I deliver from here to Bradford? I need to post them. So people think everything has to be done for free. Even doing this show with the Call Channel right now is costing me, with my petrol time, it's £7 a minute. Yeah? So this is reality check, and people think, okay, it's all being done for free. So I'd like valued calls, and I really value your call as well. And I'm so glad that you've enjoyed the pinya and the detox pinya. Anything else you'd like to say about my health shows, cook shows?
Yeah,
and
I've enjoyed your health shows and cook shows. I find them very interesting, the health shows.
Ji.
And there's, you know, several topics you've done, and I've like been interested because either myself or someone else in the family's had some sort of issue that's similarly connected.
Ji.
I came to you because of my hair loss. I've been to my doctor who, they really can't do anything. It's just they blood test, they give you iron tablets.
Ji.
And I really came to you as a last resort because I've been to a hair clinic.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't really like those because they use chemicals, so you get side effects. And I like your treatments because it's all natural.
Yeah.
You know, there's no chemicals in there.
Hanji.
So you don't have to worry about side effects.
Have you benefited?
I have, you know, my hair is now growing. It's actually looking thicker where I had like little patches.
Yes.
And I've actually, talking to a colleague at work, she's got a similar issue. I've recommended, she's asked me for your number as well. And the other thing about the pinya, I must say, is that I go to the gym quite a lot. So I tend to have them after the gym as a bit of protein and boost for my energy.
So nice. Well said. Amazing. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. And you feel good, don't you, instantly?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know, because it's raw food, sweetheart, because it's raw food, your body does not have to digest it like a packet of crisps or banana, or people will have a energy shake or orange drink, which I don't want to say, which are sugar coated, and they think they'll get a short sugar burst. With this one, your body is a low glycemic index food, this pinia.
Yeah.
So that means ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਣਾ ਖਾਦਾ ਨਾ ਪਿੰਨੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, it's going to release slowly throughout those hours of the day. But your pancreas does not have to make instant insulin to cause a big sugar crush, which it is facing with other sugars, or chocolate hogi, or health bars. There is so many rubbish health bars in the stores. What do you think about them?
Yeah, I must admit, I tend to eat naturally. When I make cakes at home, I put less sugar than the recipe. So now if I eat something outside, I can taste it's too sweet.
So true, yeah.
And when you look at the ingredients on the health bars, because people think they're healthy,
Yes.
when you look at the ingredients, some of them have such long names you don't know what they are.
Yes,
And then they are still very sweet.
yes.
Whereas the piña, they're really tasty. You know, the brain from piña, I've got the raw chocolate in there, which makes it feel like you're having a chocolate yourself.
Yeah, but it's 100%. It's 100% chocolate, which I only chose a South Caribbean island. I refuse to use Ghana, the chocolate from Ghana, because children as young as 8 are kidnapped from the villages and they farm this raw chocolate all day with little or no money. They are like slaves. So I chose to go to Caribbean island and I chose the best suppliers. That's how far I went before I launched the Brain Food Pinia.
Yeah.
And because I know that ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਖੂਨ ਪਸੀਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮਾੜੀ ਨੀਤ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਰੀ ਹੋਈ ਉਹ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਪਚਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, yes. I think it's important to, you know where your food comes from and that it's been done, organically without any sort of people in slavery or...
Yeah, I really like your one observation that there are minimum 4 different kinds of sugars in a word health bar. 4 different sugars, and then they put syrups and so many dates and other constitutions of sugars and binders and antifungal products, antibacterial products and colorants and preservatives. And it's just people think they've had a health bar in the morning, but they don't know they've actually had a sugar load. So,
yes,
I mean,
right.
if you have a pinya in the morning, for your example yourself, and have one at 10 o'clock, you can really get that buzz and carry on working and stay focused, isn't it?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say about the health show and the cook shows?
I like the cook shows, they're really nice. I like you did the cauliflower pizza crust.
Oh, mamma mia. It's so delicious, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you
Especially
try?
when you're trying to eat less wheat and white flour.
Yes.
So, yeah, I like the cook shows, and I like the recap at the end with the ingredients and the method. So
yeah, that's nice. The new launch of the cook shows is gluten-free food. So keep a lookout on that. We've done cakes. We've done pancakes. I have done roti rolls with that. So keep a lookout. Starts on next Saturday, I hope, because I think there's a major delay of 4 weeks. No cook shows are coming. So many people are unhappy because of other programs are being given priority. But look out for the gluten cook show.
I will do, yeah.
Thank you so much for your call.
Thank
and
you.
You're wonderful. Enjoy the superfood pinya and the detox. God bless you and have a very happy evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Sat Sri Akal. Bye-bye. There was a caller who is a consumer of pinya and enjoyed the detox pinya and has savored them even at work. So, and she's taking them at the gym and having them after she's had her gym exercise. So amazing can this food be that, ਆਪਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਸਟੋਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਆਈਦਾ. But let's come up to the topic of the day, which is memory, forgetfulness, which was linked up with the brain food pinya. I need to thank my caller. So we were talking about throat and the way the walnut actually resembles a brain, and outside the scalp and over the scalp is skin tissue and hair follicles that help for us to have a good head of hair. Loss of hair can also be due to heat of the head, can be due to fungus, bacteria, high sugar intake, genetically, or male pattern hair loss, or hair loss due to alopecia. Like the caller said, she came to me for hair loss, and within 3 weeks we noticed her hair looked lustrous, her hair looks bouncy, there is more volume, and there's just a natural glow. Similar products that I've given her, we consume and also use in the clinic. So there's amazing, but don't just ring and email me to say please send me a hair product. We don't do that without assessment. कुड़ियाँ मैं नोट किया पंजाबी कुड़ियाँ are spending a minimum of up to 500 to 600 pounds for facial masks and appointments of up to 300 pounds with specialists and getting nowhere even for hair analysis. It's shocking. I'm shocked how they can just drift away money. So reality check sika mera ke, you know, this is costing me over £6, and if I put my time, whole time to do an Akal show, it's £7.20 a minute is my cost time. This is why I want you people across the globe to listen to the contents which we sit with my amazing team. We pick up and select the images for you so you can keep up with the contents of what I'm trying to say. Picture images are very well appreciated by people across the globe. Thank you so much. So life is like a game, it's ticking away. We must respect time because eh sareer Rab ne ditta hoya. The best things that come in life is a habit of, you know, compromising. If we don't compromise, we'll be miserable, we'll be angry, rage, emotional issues make us fogged out. So, you know, really in time and in situations, we notice that if we keep on dwelling on the past, we will never move forward. Lots of issues have come up obviously over the times that I've noticed with the Punjabi community. As an alternative practitioner, I do mind, body and spirit. That means thodi atma, saririk te mansik de rog, with which I use flower essences, and the nest scanning is amazing. बार aqua neck scanning de utte main zikr kardi because I get amazing feedback with chill, ESR, ES8, Liberator. And then we need to look at echo punching that I do with the Ayurveda, colon hydrotherapy, and all the body treatments with the body toning and the other machines that are in Ivor. I am based in London, in Birmingham, which you need to make appointments, and then I have stopped over in Hull, in Edinburgh, Scotland and Bradford, but those up north countries I will not be going for another 2 to 3 months. Assessments and reasoning is always done before. There's always causes that happen because ਸਾਡੇ lifestyle changes ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ moods change ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ, ਸਾਡੇ moods ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੀ memory fog out ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ. Causes can also be induced by drugs that can make us have bad memory. And then obviously drink and alcohol has a huge problem because it affects the happy hormones, the serotonin and the melatonin hormones of the brain immediately. Toxic stuffs like asbestos, lead, tin, cadmium. I look at all these. These are the biggest causes of cancers known on earth. This is why I always look at these things through NAS and through my heavy metal detox complexes. Brain food pinya you can order anytime. Detox pinya are only till October, and that has to be plus postage. Bahar de deshan de jehde loki post ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ, it depends ਜਿਹੜੀ country ਤੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ order ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ. Then we have to check what is the weight, has to be under 2 kg. If you want more than 2 kg, you're very welcome, and then that depends on the postage that they have to charge. So please don't say कि हाँ भाई ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ. Postal charges are there, and but charge ਆਪਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੜਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਰ ਲੈਨੇ. We will order pre-book a cinema ticket and pay £1.50 because you want to see the show. You will pre-book an airline ticket at peak Christmas time and peak Easter time, in spite of knowing the fact that £150, £175 per ticket extra hona sade cost. We still proceed to do that because that seems to give you that pleasure. Pleasure or दिमाग दी चुस्ती फुर्तीली रखनी इन्नी ज़रूरी है because there is the serotonin, the melatonin hormone, the grey matter, the white matter. The brain is so complex, and this is where you know, no computer can be made in today's earth or with any kind of technology or quantum field understanding, while the whole body is running on a quantum field, that we can make a robot that can match a human brain. Certainly not. Let us, you know, try to understand, you know, how these functions can be compromised, or we can hinder them from having memory loss or short-term memory. We can have forgetfulness, we can have seniority symptoms, we can think for a split second कि बंदे दा नाम पता नहीं की है, but you carry on talking to the person. You can have long-term memory sometimes, you know, loss. You can remember little things, साढ़े सामने कोई आ रहा, you cannot remember them. And then there are little foods that I'll be touching. I'll be giving the most amazing super juice, which I have never given in any show in all these years, but I have to remember something. I have to remember that it is half time and I have to close down for a split second, take a water break with a little short bleep of a break, and then going on to the second half, rolling on to a higher speed, talking about brain, memory, Alzheimer's, dementia, and what this is doing to us. Stay tuned after this short break.